13 shots, pretty tough to win most nights. What they do to kind of keep you at bay there?
Well, they blocked a lot of shots, but we missed a lot. I mean, you look at we hit posts. We had a 3-on-1. We missed the net. We had a backdoor play. Then Cal O'Reilly had an open net and missed it. So we had chances, but we didn't. If you don't hit the net, you don't get a shot. So they're a little bit deceiving. But we blocked. They blocked a lot of shots, and a lot of the point shots never got through. And they give up the fewest shots in the league, anyways, right now, and they have the most for. So this is not a bad hockey team we played. This is one of the top hockey teams in the league that we played tonight. And I thought for the most part there was some positive. We came out really well. I thought for the most part we could have shot a little bit more and got a few more shots, but for the most part, getting through the first period was something big. It was something we haven't been able to do the last 2 games. And then I thought, we gave up the power play goal, and then seconds later they score again. We actually responded really well and got a goal right away. And it was 2-1. We had 3 glorious chances to tie the game. We had the 3-on-1, we had the open net, we hit the post, and we didn't convert. So, and then they got the 3rd goal on sort of an icing call. Went to the point. We over pursued in the middle, and Keith came out and they made a good play, and Keith put it in the net and made it 3-1. So positives are that we skated. We didn't stand around. We went after a very good team. We could use a few more goals. Obviously get a few more shots through, but for the most part, there was positive signs. We stayed with pretty good structure, had a good work ethic, and I thought for the most part we're starting to build on something, because in the last 2 games we're not much to build on. So it's going to be tough. We're going into Washington, who have some pretty good players, a pretty good offensive team. That's a big challenge, and we've scored only a couple goals in the last couple games. It's not, we've got to convert. We get chances, we've got to convert. We got to be cleaner on our defense. Some of our exchanges are very clean, and that gets us in trouble.
You hit on Erad's goal. Was that what you were speaking to this morning about responding and not going to that shit?
Yeah, if you think about what's happened to us the last 2 games, is that everything that we did wrong just sort of instantly went in the net, and we've been down 3 and 4 goals after minutes into the game, and it's hard to recharge and get focused. And then tonight we got through the first, and then all of a sudden they get a power play goal like 5 seconds, 10 seconds after the draw was won, and then they score again 28 seconds later. I mean, our bench could have wilted and said, "Here we go again," but we didn't, and that's a positive sign. When things aren't going your way, you have to almost play a perfect game in a lot of ways. But what we need to do is continue to stay with structure. And I say that it's the responsibility of guys on the ice, what they have to do. Very high work ethic, and believe that the only ones that are going to get us out of this are us, and that's going to be, and I'm not making any excuses, we've got to play hard, and we've got to make our own breaks a little bit. We get a chance to convert, we've got to convert, and right now we're off. We had a great chance. We're hitting the goalpost. I mean, that's what's happening. We get a 3-on-1, we miss the net. I mean, we score in those chances. We're in here going, we played a hell of a game, but it can be a little bit discouraging because we're not scoring. It starts with playing defense. We're in the game if we can play good team defense. We'll be in the games, and that's where it starts. And then the offense will come from that. So we can't throw caution to the wind and say, hey, we got to get 4 goals and then not take care of the other part of the game. We've got to take care of both sides of the puck. And I thought for the most part we did a better job of that against a very good team. That's not a Chicago Blackhawks are an elite team in this league.
Klein and Hamhugh's not maybe communicating well enough, or sort
of? Yeah, they're out of sorts a little bit. I have to admit I didn't think that the last 2 nights that they've been really sharp. So unfortunately, that's, that happens, but they've got to work that out. I mean, once they're on the ice, they've got to work that out. No one can do it for them. Just as if a line's not going well, no one can do it for them but themselves. No one can even, jump on the ice and replace them. They've got to just get it done.
What type of improvements do you need to see from both areas in your special teams?
Well, I was just saying, one of the things that we're trying to get away from is, and we get a little bit frustrated, try to get too perfect one for the perfect play. On the power play, I think we have to do everything with a little more quickness. And I was saying to our power play is that if you can do things quickly, with quickness and execute, there is portals of time when you make a pass. There is a very short window, a portal that you can jump through and have to attack that portal. If you don't, then it closes up very quickly. And we are just hesitating to do that. And therefore everybody recovers, and then we're trying to look for that perfect play. And we have to have a little bit better attack mentality. I thought we did a little bit of that earlier in the game. So we started moving around a little bit, but we didn't get a result from it. And then on the penalty kill, it starts with just we've got to do a better job, A, of getting in the shot lanes, B, we've got to do a better job down low boxing out. I mean, we're not doing a real good job of boxing out, so something that I consider would be a little bit of a strength for us. Our defense aren't as sharp as they need to be, but they do need help playing defense. It's not just the two defensemen. They need help from everybody's on the ice as well, but they can be a little sharper. They're good players, but they can be sharper.
O'Reilly give you some of what you wanted to know?
Yeah, Cal had some chances. I didn't mind Cal at all. I liked his game. He hasn't played a lot of wing, but he made plays, and he's got good awareness. So I was happy with him, and the switch. I thought the switch was needed. Cal was playing well in Milwaukee, and Santarelli has to produce up here. You get up here, you got to produce. I mean, that's what the name of the game is. It was good to see Marty Erad get on the score sheet finally. I mean, those are huge things that we need. But we need more people contributing on both sides of the puck.
What were your thoughts on Dumont's return?
I thought he was okay. I thought you could tell that he's missed a little time. It was just a little bit slow, but JP's got pretty good hands. He can make pretty good decisions in that. But you could tell he's missed a little time, a little rust there. So hopefully every game he plays, he'll be a little bit better.
The schedule's kind of weird here that you're not here for 2 weeks and you go out and back 3 times. Would you rather be gone for a while?
Yeah, we're gone for a little bit, but that's the schedule maker. I mean, it is a little bit weird that we're going to play 4 games in 6 nights here. I thought we looked a little bit tired today. That's 3 and 4. They didn't. Chicago, I don't think, had that. They played a little more time off, but it's no excuse. We just got to play. The schedule will be in our favor at some time, and right now it's hard. Every day, things aren't going the way we want it to go, and you're playing another game. But the good thing is that you don't have to dwell on anything for a long time. We got to go into Washington and play a great game. It's plain and simple.